Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, it seems like NATO is pushing further and further, and they will get some airplanes shot down by the Russians. I have no doubt that the Russians will not play ball on this one, and they showed it in the Black Sea. If you remember that drone that was downed by the Russians, come closer, we're gonna queue up. And these guys seem to really want that. It's, how should I put it? They're fighting over there, and you're coming closer to see what's going on, right? But you are on one of the guys' side, and you wonder that the other one sees you as a, potential threat. Very strange, but unless you just wanna, start something, or not start, escalate something. It already started, so it's right there already. So I have here two articles and a few pictures, a few maps. What happened? I don't even know how it's so funny or ridiculous. A Polish from Poland, a border guard airplane was intercepted over the Black Sea by a Su-35 fighter jet, and obviously the Russians conducted some dangerous maneuvers, creating turbulences around the poor Polish plane that was over the Black Sea. I will show you where that is, and where Poland is, and what kind of airplane that is. And then NATO scrambled its warplanes from Romania to see what's going on with that Russian plane. Nevertheless, the Polish inoffensive plane, which is an inoffensive plane, but you're too close to for comfort, returned, or at least landed, in the Weasel country of Romania, somewhere in Mihail Cogălnicianu airport by the Black Sea. So this is in a nutshell what happened. Now let's see the details. These details are provided by the Ukrainians. I have two articles. So, New Voice of Ukraine, so bear with me and their interpretation of the facts. NATO aviation alerted as Russian Su-35 intercepts Polish border plane, this is very important, over Black Sea. Well, let's see, let's go for this. Is a Su-35, and I'm quoting, aggressive and dangerous maneuvers repeatedly performed by the Russian Federation fighter jet near the Polish plane caused a high level of turbulence and significant difficulties in controlling the aircraft. End quote, the report said. The Polish crew worked with the Romanian border police, and 4 fighter jets from Romania and Spain, again Spain, where is Spain, assigned for air policing, were alerted by the NATO Combined Air Operations Center, although their intervention was not necessary. It would have been too late if it continued its course, I guarantee you that. The Polish crew acted calmly and professionally, managing to fully control the plane and completing a safe landing at the Mihail Cogălnicianu airport around 13:50, so 1:50 p.m. This is one bullshit. Now let's go to the other one. Ukrainska Pravda, May 7th, 2023. Planned provocation. By whom? I read it a little bit differently. Poland's comment on interception of its aircraft by Russia Su-35. Planned. Of course they planned. They saw you and said, hey, we're going to plan. What are you doing now? We're going to get it down? Yeah, go do this. And if it continues its course, just shoot it down. Basically, that's what the conversation was. Yeah, so it was planned. Provocation? I think things are a little bit upside down here. Piotr Müller. That's a very, very Polish name. Müller. Hey, Müller. Bist du Deutsch? Are you German, my friend? Anyway, could be. If it's from that area. Spokesperson for the Polish government. Person. I think Piotr is Peter, and I think Peter is a male name. Alright, has commented on interception of a Polish border guard aircraft by a Russian fighter jet, saying it was a planned provocation. So they planned to provoke you being on the Black Sea, over the Black Sea in international waters, correct? Yes, okay. Müller on air of blah blah blah. A government spokesman stressed that the crew of the Polish aircraft was not injured. Good, good. You live another day. And I'm quoting, within the framework of Frontex, the EU institution responsible for protecting the EU borders, you know what borders is? Various types of missions are carried out on the EU's external borders. All right, so that means you can do that wherever you want, but the same can Russia, correct? Carry out missions out of Russia's external borders. I mean, if something is how should I put it, available to you and legal for you, that should be legal for me too. So if you carried out a mission outside of your borders, external borders, so could the Russians. And Russians said, hey, what the hell are you doing in my neighborhood, Poland? Hey, we're part of NATO. Okay. And we love NATO, you love us. Representatives of the Polish border guard took part in such a mission aimed at monitoring the airspace within Romania. What? So this was, all right, let's go to this because it's too much BF. Black Sea, Romania. So how are you monitoring the territory of Romania? Isn't that what you said here? Monitoring the airspace within Romania. How do you do it? This is Romania, the yellow weasel color here. So Poland is not here. Surprise, surprise, neither is Spain. But hey, surprise, surprise, this is Russia right here, including now Crimea and all that. So anyway, here we have it. How they were monitoring the airspace of Romania. Then what the hell are you doing on the Black Sea? Huh? Black Sea is not part of Romania, neither Russia too, okay? So let's go read further. Mr. Piotr Müller explained. The Polish official added that as part of this mission, a situation emerged. The situation emerged, just came out of nowhere. Oh, we know where it came from, this word here. Oh, planned. You come in my neighborhood and I plan, okay? Yeah, all right. My God. So, it was more, the Polish official added that part of this mission, a situation emerged when one of the Russian fighter jets approached a Polish aircraft. And I'm quoting, it was more of a planned provocation by Russia. We see that Russia is trying to draw the international community's attention to this type of provocation. He said, well, who came to whom? Man, you gotta be retarded, you know. He says that Russia's provocations are becoming increasingly brazen and more daring. They will shoot you down. And I'm quoting, in my opinion, this also shows Russia's impotence. I don't think so. They sent something like this for you. So if they didn't have it, then would show impotence. If they wouldn't have gotten close to you, showed impotence. They showed with this one armed, tried to get you down with turbulences. I think that's potency, though. Don't you think? What if they didn't show anything? Would they show strength? So someone comes and spits at you and curses you and you don't do anything and you show, hey, I can do anything I want. Why don't you grab the guy by the neck and you show him where to go? You know, it doesn't fit anymore. He's too big. And his mom's is too small, I guess, even though you never know. Anyway, in my opinion, this also shows Russia's impotence. They cannot attract public attention with their advances on the front, so they try to do it another way, namely with provocative provocations like this, which are obviously also aimed at NATO members. So you see, the intruder or the person who makes the first move cries that the other person came to him or to her. On May 5, a Russian Su-35 fighter jet reportedly performed a dangerous interception of a L-410 turbojet aircraft belonging to the Polish Border Guard service, which was on scheduled patrol mission under the auspices of Frontex over the Black Sea in international airspace in cooperation with Romanian services. Okay, all right, let's go and see. This is Black Sea, right? I read somewhere that supposedly this airplane was 50 kilometers from the coast of Romania. Right? It was not on the in Romanian airspace. That's a 50 kilometers. Now, 50 kilometers is not a big deal, all right? But still, Russia said, you know, we being at war, we said, no, maybe not. We said we're going to have 80 kilometers. If you come in 80 kilometers, we're going to do what we did. And it seems like these guys came. Because from here to here, from this border of Romania to Crimea, this is more than 100 kilometers. So could be if you go 50 kilometers here, maybe it was right where this guy says this is our 80-kilometer thing. You say, hey, you can't have it. Well, I think in situations of war, you are more cautious. And you know these are cautious. Anyway, so this is Romania. Let's see where Poland is. Here you have it. Here the Black Sea is right here on the lower right corner here. Black Sea. Poland is right here. So Poland was defending or monitoring Romania's airspace in the Black Sea. You tell me. And I'm guaranteeing you, right, that these guys were just, minding their own business here. Now, let's make this bigger. So this is Russia right here. This is Ukraine. This part belongs to Russia right now. So it was here probably in this area where this occurred. Between Kogalniceanu, which is right here in the northern part. Kogalniceanu is right here somewhere, right here, where the S is, around there. Here, probably it was in this area. Why do you come close to these guys when you know it's war? I know you can do it. I don't think the Poles or NATO did anything wrong or illegal. No, they didn't do it. But as I said before, what if, I'm fighting with a guy and I know you want to me up and you want to destroy me. You don't like me, I don't like you. And I'm fighting with this guy who's not part of your group or your mafia organization. He's just a guy who wants to become, but he's not. He's a protected guy. That's going to be used so he can intervene maybe through that person. And you come towards me, run towards me. What am I supposed to do? Not react until you punch me in the face? I won't do that. So after all, I'm a free country, right? I'm an independent sovereign country. I can react however I want. And if I feel threatened by you approaching me, I will show you this. And when I show you this and you still come, I'm going to come over there and try to intimidate you. And if you continue or get you in the middle or halfway, meet you there. And if you continue, I'm going to get you down. I mean, I didn't come towards you. You came towards me, and I'm at war with these guys, and you help these guys. What am I supposed to understand out of this? Oh, you came to say, hi, Emil, how are you doing? I don't think so. And even if you say that, it's a war. Through these guys, I'm fighting you, and you tell me I should be, take it easy, man. It's just imagine you're on the street, and you're, I don't know, the same. You can make a lot of analogies here. So, let's see what airplane the Poles used. I think that was just a bait. That's my assessment. I think it was a bait. It was a bait to see how the Russians reacted. And the Russians planned this provocation by intercepting your move towards me. But anyway, so let's see this little airplane. This is no way. This is the one. All right. It's a little mofo. It's a from Czech Republic, made in 1970 or something. Is this? What is this doing? It's subsonic right here. It has propellers. So it's not a jet or anything. Dual engine. Right here it was built 1969, made in flight, Czech Republic. So, named this. All right. So this is the airplane. This was not a threat to Russia. That's why I think it was just a provocation, just to see how the Russians would react. And the Russians would have done it down. So I'm sorry for the pilots and whomever was in there. And this is not a surveillance plane as far as I know. But hey, maybe it's not. This just shows you as, like civilian. But I don't know how military would look if it's has other things in there. Role, regional airliner, cargo aircraft. Okay, so let's see this one. This is what they sent. A Su-35 flanker with dual seats, beautiful airplane. But anyway, so yes, the Russians provoked the NATO. This is what I think it was. These guys in NATO did something to do their own thing over there, and I think this airplane must have gone further than intended because they know that the Russians will shoot them down. The drone proved that, and the Americans stopped flying closer to Crimean Peninsula. These guys went in, I would say, as a to see how far they can go, and then the guy smacked them with that fighter jets first, probably just flying around a little bit, and then probably the next move, if the airplane would have not changed course, probably shot it down. I have no doubt that they would have done that. After all, the guy shot at that British airplane, reconnaissance spy plane, if you remember, again, but supposedly the missile did not work properly. I don't know if it was activated or not, and what other thing was over there. So these guys scrambled eggs. They're little airplanes, NATO airplanes, according to another article that I read. And they didn't attack, they didn't do anything, they just, hey, come back, Red Rover. And they came back, landed, and everything was okay. I guarantee you they will try again, and I think this was a bait. And the Russians reacted the way they said they will react. These are consistent, the Russians are consistent in their, good or bad. And seems like these guys are going to, the Poles and the Russians. That's a great combination right there. So I'm glad nothing happened, and maybe, I'm pretty sure these guys got the message first time with a drone, and now again they're going to be trying, and something like this will occur. One of these accidents will occur, and then what? This, I think, it's a provocation like the other one, not a provocation, a blank check. Let's say the Russian would have shot this down. What do you think would have happened? Oh, you attacked NATO. Like, Russia says, hey, United States, you tried to assassinate Putin. Oh, no, we didn't. Well, we don't care what you think. This is how we take it. The same here. If this plane would have been down by the Russians, I guarantee you NATO would say, well, you attacked us, everybody. What are we going to do? We are under attack. We can do whatever we want now. Blank check to do whatever you want. I think that was one little provocation. I don't know why these guys did not continue going towards the Russian airspace so they can be landed safely in the Black Sea, if you know what I mean. But anyway, maybe the pilot says, you know what? Coming back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.